Okay, hey everyone, welcome to SBR Sports Picks, hashtag AskSBR. We are the odds couple. He's Mike Brenner, I'm Peter Loshek. This is a live show that we do every morning. It's 10:30 a.m. Eastern time.
Beautiful sunny skies, 75 degrees in Costa Rica.
Absolutely, absolutely. Martin Luther King Day, so we got a lot of early games in basketball.
Oh my God.
I only got to look at the NBA games that had overnight lines, but I did get to look at most of the college basketball games for today. So
like one early game, 2 o'clock Eastern.
First of all, great job, this guys.
Great job, what?
Great job this weekend.
Oh, yes, well, great job. Well, I know I had a good job. But Mike Brenner.
Great job, Mike Brenner, this weekend.
Unbelievable.
No, we just all as a team, we just tried.
What we're referring to is that Mike Brenner pretty much nailed the divisional round of the NFL playoffs, as he nailed the wild card round as well. The only one, you only had one loser. That was the Pats on the first half. You did have the Pats on the full game.
Sure did.
But that was also a late sort of pick that you added onto your slate. The one you really liked was Atlanta, and that was absolutely.
And I even told you on that video, I said, Pistol Pete, they're going to win by double digits. I'll be damned. And a little luck never hurt.
Mike Brenner went head-to-head with Al McMorty, who took the Chiefs, and Mike Brenner liked Pittsburgh, and that one cashed. Yeah. And I will say, though, I only gave one official pick, which was the under in that one, which did cash.
Yes,
but you asked me on videos about my lean to Atlanta, and I took the over in that one.
Yeah, Unit of Power got his ticket to the AFC Championship game from Mike's picks.
What happened? Oh, very nice. What did he got a ticket?
Wow. You see the Super Bowl tickets?
Very nice.
Prices took a shit once the Cowboys lost. The prices.
Did they really?
Really? That was another one, buddy. I'm telling you. Very, very good friend of mine. He's a huge Cowboy fan. He's big in this industry. And he's like, Brenner, what do you got for me today? When I did, I said, I love you, man. You're my buddy, but here we go. He goes, no, I can't back that. I said, you're betting with your heart. No,
I would think that Super Bowl prices would be immune to that. Like no matter who's in the
Cowboys
Super Bowl.
haven't been there for so long.
Yeah,
it's been a while. That's the thing. And they're probably one of the biggest fan bases.
Yeah, sure.
But no defense. Hey, look, and again, never gloating, but 12-2 on my picks on the video and with my tweets. This is all documented. I'm 19-2 in the playoffs right now.
Wow, in the NFL, you mean?
In the NFL.
Yeah,
Just
well,
NFL
you've been
playoffs,
killing it in our shows. Absolutely. In fact, you've had so many winners, and you've only had 2 losers, both of which I can remember. So
damn Detroit Lions.
Detroit Lions, and all the people who say that you only take favorites. No, you took 2 underdog winners
this week.
Very nice job, Mike Brenner.
But let's move forward. By God, like you always told me, nobody gives a shit what you did yesterday. Juan White, that's great news. I love it.
Juan
White, he's going to damn Foxborough.
No, a lot of power.
Watt Power.
Watt Unit of Power.
Watt Unit of Power. Shout out to Watt Unit of Power. Congratulations.
Juan is going on vacation.
Okay. Juan better be coming to Costa Rica. That's the only vacation he needs to be worried about. He knows what I'm talking
Big shout out to Watt Unit of Power.
So like we said, we got some early games.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. Well, in the NBA, let's start with the NBA because there were only 4 overnight lines, and I looked at all of them, but there wasn't anything I really liked. Maybe thinking about New Orleans plus 5.5 at Indiana. Other than that, nothing. And then there's 5 other games that didn't have overnight lines. The lines are out now. I haven't crunched them yet, but I will for our show. But of course, we have the rematch of Cleveland and Golden State.
That's a 10-foot pole for me.
I mean, 7.5 is a lot of points.
If anything, I might just take Cleveland and I might tease them. But tune into the odds couple show for NBA.
I mean, if I was the Cleveland coach, I might put that line up on the board and say, like, these motherfuckers have you as a 7.5-point underdog.
Took that ass this year.
Unders for the early NBA games. I'll say we got an article up right now about unders for today's games.
Do they?
Okay. They look good. I didn't read it, I'll be honest, but that was the headline.
Okay.
And Porzingis, I heard, is out. Now, I don't know if that's still a fact, but that's probably why. And you know what's going on with Atlanta, but I'm still not sold on Dwight Howard. I'll tell you what, that guy. Oof.
Yeah. All right. Well, Atlanta's been rolling with the unders for sure. I didn't crunch that game because they didn't have an overnight line, but I know that Atlanta has been, and I believe their game against Boston did go under, right? And Boston's been a big overtrend.
Yes, that did.
And Boston was that broke Boston's streak of like 11 games going over. So Atlanta's definitely a big undertrend.
He was playing some really, really good ball. And Philadelphia Sixers starting to put some things. Their record doesn't show it, but that team is really having fun and they're learning how to play. You know.
Yeah. All right. So and then I'm just thinking Indiana, of course, coming back from London, and they were on like a big winning streak before they went to London. Of course,
they got their asses handed to them. I was on that one. Yeah.
And then so they've had some rest, but I'm thinking that maybe New Orleans getting 5.5 might be the play.
What's going on with
I know Anthony Davis, so we don't know exactly. All right, you have anything else to say about the NBA?
Well, I do, but I'm not. I'm going to get the picks out for the show, baby. Save it for the show.
So let's move on to a college basketball. Of course, the Big East is having a game every 2 hours. The first one, Marquette Butler, I gave in our show already. I took the under first half and the full game, 73 and 153.5. Marquette, of course, can be very high scoring team, but Butler, I'm guessing will play their normal sort of modest pace. And so I took the under on that one. Also on the overnight line, it felt to me like the spread was a little high, but I took it at 8.5 on the overnight. Actually, now it's 7.5.
You hoard yourself all over the place. By God, I love it. Pistol
And
Pete.
then the big game that we were debating on the show is that we just shot was Creighton at Xavier. The line getting bet up, which is understandable because it's a low line, but now it's up to 4. And in general, on a neutral court, I'd definitely be favoring Creighton over Xavier in general.
I mean, they're ranked number 8 for a reason. This team knows how to play, and I think Xavier's probably the only one that's going, hey, wait a minute, we got to watch out for these guys. Not the only one, but I don't know, Pete. It's a lot of points. It's got teaser written all over it.
Mike Brenner had a nice read on Seton Hall Villanova today. He gave a pick on that one, and Syracuse, North Carolina, 2 big home favorites. You want to give some pinch on that?
Yeah. I like both of those in the first half. Seton Hall beat Villanova last year. Again, different team though. I know they're 12-4 right now, but last year they had Isaiah Whitehead. They beat him 69-67, last minute shot. So you got a revenge game. Now Seton Hall again coming in, they're playing respectable, but Villanova's going to beat them early. That's what they want to do, and I'm telling you, I feel it. So I got it at 8. Pistol Pete line shop. I got it at 8 or 8.5, I think.
8. It was the UNC line that we had to give you 8.5 on.
And I like what I read, Jay. Right? This team, since they had that loss, they've had 3 straight very commanding wins, ATS and straight up. I don't think that's going to change today. They know Seton Hall's coming in. They know that's the team that beat them last year. They're going to go ahead and get it done. I love the first half, just like I do the very next one with North Carolina. Same thing.
All right, tell us about that while I finish up my marketing thing here, and then I'll be back.
Your marketing stuff.
That's fine. Well, I got a question.
He can multitask like nobody's business. I love it.
You guys film NBA odds couple yet?
Nope, we're filming that at 10:30.
All right, well then I'm gonna just double check these games. There's 3 early ones. I know you talked about one: Atlanta, Knicks, Portland, Washington, Philly, Milwaukee.
Yeah,
just to get it out there because they probably won't get it up before.
Yeah, exactly. I've got no call on those on all those games.
There you go, guys.
Pistol Pete. Now, I like Atlanta a little bit. I think they can. I don't know. I'm just staying off it.
Are the Knicks on a back-to-back? Somebody asked.
Wait a minute. Yeah, Knicks played last night.
All right.
Sure did. Yep. And I heard Porzingis is out. Man, if Knicks are on a back-to-back, that sounds interesting.
Chai fan, can't wait to get down to Costa Rica. Icy rain in Chicago.
Oh, yeah, you got to get down here because I'm looking behind Maddie's back and I see nothing. There's not a cloud in the sky. It's total blue skies. It is absolutely wonderful. Last night I had to close my windows. And pull out the comforter. I love it.
I don't want it to come here, but I was cold.
Oh, buddy. Yeah.
What's up with Carmelo Anthony?
He's Carmelo. Him and Jackson are having a feud now. Well, if he doesn't want me here, I'll go. I've overstayed my welcome. Melo's Melo. And I'm telling you right now, if any team picks him up, they're crazy. The guy will never play defense. He's trying to win a ring off of somebody else's talent. That's what he's trying to do. He can't do it on his own. He's nowhere near the player that LeBron. He's not even in the same stratosphere. Bottom line, he was good at Syracuse, but I'll leave it at that. I'm not a Melo fan. Anybody that doesn't give a shit about playing defense, gotta go, baby. You're not interested in rings.
He did say he was willing to waive his no trade clause for the Clippers, and then there was another team I don't remember.
Two teams, Cleveland and the Clippers. Was it 2 teams? And Cleveland said, be honest with you, they said they don't want him. They have no. LeBron says it's his friend. But
all right, we got a few hockey questions. If you got anything for us today, Mike,
I haven't even looked.
Early ones, Islanders, and
I haven't even looked at the slate, not one bit. And but tomorrow, it's a Monday, but it's a holiday. Tomorrow's Puckheads. Don't miss it. Pistol, how you doing?
Yeah, good. All right, so I'm back done with the marketing stuff. Yeah, so
nationwide.
Well, college basketball. I realized that I didn't have the balls on the show to give Oakland over Cleveland State, but now I'm kind of wishing I did.
Have the balls on this show. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'll give it. I mean, I can't add it as my official pick, but it's just I just don't quite understand the line movement. It's down to 13.5 in some places, but Cleveland State is very, very blowoutable, and Oakland, we've seen them. They blew out Georgia at home, so they can.
Georgia's scrappy.
Yeah. So, I definitely like Oakland, and I wish that I had remembered to give it in the college basketball show.
Wait, buddy, Georgia went, I think they went into North Carolina State. No, it was Georgia Tech went into North Carolina State yesterday and beat them.
Here's my favorite one to read, Canisius.
Yeah, I don't understand that line. And it's moved from 1.5 to 2.5. I did last night. I did a little bit of a more in-depth research.
Monmouth slowed down a little bit though. They were playing really good at the beginning of the year.
I didn't see any reason in terms of like personnel or injury issues or stats that indicates why Monmouth should be getting bet up. We'll see where the line closes. I did take a shot with Canisius. I might be on the wrong side of that one. And obviously, the line movement makes it a very suspicious game. But I took Canisius. I'm on Canisius on that one, and I might be getting suckered into a trap there. But
can't be doing that. watch him trap.
Yeah.
Pistol Pete, I don't have my glasses. What the hell's the name of that? Does that say
Jackson State?
Jackson
That's
State,
a
okay.
little mini
Texas
conference.
Southern?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so I am just sending this thing over
Tell
here.
you what, I like
Any
that
other
Kansas
questions?
game too, buddy. I love Kansas on the
Yeah.
full game today.
That's
Going to Iowa State.
Yeah, see, that's another line that is suspicious. Although that one does make sense because a lot of times you see Iowa State as a a small home dog. It just the Monmouth Canisius game, it just doesn't make sense to me, which makes me nervous. But the Kansas one does. You think that?
Well, and I have to always factor this in, Pete. You got a coach that's been with the same program, built this program with Kansas. I'm talking about Bill Self.
Mhm.
Iowa State, that's a whole new regime since Fred Hoiberg left.
Mhm.
It takes time to get that thing built in that machine. Kansas is just too well focused, and I think that battle they had against Oklahoma State over the weekend is going to toughen them up. They go in there and they get the full game win, minus 2.5, baby. Pull that trigger, Pistol.
Another game that I took was Marist and Canisius on the under. Marist and Niagara on the under. I like that one at 148.
Marist.
And I also like the over in Georgia State, Louisiana, Lafayette 149. And I also took a shot with the other one I like kind of a decent amount is Wisconsin Green Bay at Valparaiso. That's down to 8 at Pinnacle. In the show I gave it at 8.5.
Valpo doesn't command home court. They don't take advantage of that.
I think that Valpo's been getting a little bit too much credit, and I think the scheduling also favors Green Bay a little bit. So
I think Valpo's been a little
8.
overvalued all year, Pistol. They really have.
Yeah, so those are some plays I'm liking. Oakland minus 13.5, Green Bay plus 8 or 8.5, Marist, Niagara under 148, Georgia State, Louisiana, Lafayette over 149. Those are just some general plays.
Just
And also,
ones.
also Canisius, except that's a very, very fishy line right now.
So because it's Martin Luther King Day in the States, should we have a little beer at lunch? What do you think?
Yeah, sure. What the hell?
Why not?
Yeah, why not? All right, is that about it?
UT Arlington.
Oh, UT. Oh, that's
you guys had to pull one out of there, baby.
No, I mean that's
UT Arlington.
UT Arlington. Obviously, at the beginning of the year, they were clearly undervalued and a good bet, but they've lost a couple games in a row. And South Alabama is that one. I have no personal opinion on.
Blows my mind. Doesn't watch a game as a fan, but he'll tell you Anthony DeSclafani's from Freehold, New Jersey, and he pitches for the Reds.
Listen, I mean it's up and down. It's amazing. Like this year, I'm having a crappy year in college basketball. 3 years ago, I won the whole thing it covers. It's up and down, up and down. Yeah, so I don't know. That's definitely a game.
You never get down though. That's what I love.
Yeah,
he could be on the biggest slump, but he just does not get down. I love it.
Sure.
All right, what's your best bets today, Pellers?
Ooh, I'm telling you right now, I love it. You give me that. My best bet for sure is Kansas full game.
Minus 2.5 still.
Yeah.
All right. I guess my best bet. I'll give. I don't know. I'll give. This is tough.
High confidence.
I don't know. I guess
he's scrolling. When you're scrolling,
you see the reflection in the window behind you.
All right. I'll give Wisconsin Green Bay plus 8.5. That's what I'll give. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Had a great time at the casino this weekend. Met a professional soccer player, used to play for the national team.
We are definitely doing some baseball thing. Yeah, we don't know exactly what yet.
Oh, baseball? Yeah, trust me. Hold on for baseball. Got a big thing working on you. You ain't going to miss that one.
Woo.
Okay. Don't forget, guys, in about an hour and a half, we got a college basketball monthly roundtable with all of our cappers, big men on campus, all the other guys whose names escape me at the moment. Headbang.
Us too?
Yes, you too.
What time is this?
11:30.
For college basketball?
12:30 Eastern time.
12:30 Eastern. Yeah. That's for college basketball.
Yes. Will not be on Periscope. This will just be on.
Glad they told us.
Google Hangouts.
No. It's
1:30.
1:30 Eastern. 12:30 our time. What time?
What's 12:30?
We'll find out because I know nothing.
11:30 our time.
Yes.
11:30. Okay. All right.
We might be there.
Okay. All right.
Just like it is every month.
Okay. Sounds
Thanks
good.
for watching, guys.
Okay. Great. Thanks for watching. We'll be back tomorrow.
Hey, and do not miss the NBA Odds Couple show and also the opening lines for NFL, baby. It's going to be fun in the studio. Guys, bet responsible, beat your book, and build that bank with the Odds Couple. We're coming to you.